I think at least a few times a day now, someone brings up my daily LinkedIn posts. Sometimes it's a comment about something I said. It pops up when we're in a meeting. Other times it's a question about how much time I spend planning these posts. And then there are those who are slightly neutral or critical. But compared to the number of eyeballs scrolling through, the ones who hit like or drop a comment are actually pretty statistically scarce. And look, maybe you're not the feedback type. That's totally fine. This isn't, for me, about chasing a dopamine rush from skyrocketing engagement stats. If that was the case, I would have given up and thrown in the towel a long time ago. So here's what I learned in week 4, 2024. Now, over the weekend, fellow marketer, social media and barbecue enthusiast, content creator extraordinaire, and my friend David Teicher dropped this gem on LinkedIn. So he was emphasizing the importance of prioritizing quality over quantity in content creation and suggested that sharing valuable insights sporadically can be more impactful than publishing mediocre content daily. And he vulnerably highlighted the struggle of balancing the fear of being forgotten or ignored with the need to provide meaningful content and advising creators to really focus on the audience benefit rather than self-promotion. It's a principle applicable to both individuals as well as brands, marketers, even publishers at this point. So at first I replied with a flippant comment, because that's what I do. But then I started thinking, why am I here? Who am I creating for? Is it me? Is it you? And the wheels started turning. And truth be told, I think it's really a little bit of both. Now, I'm a sponge for information. Occasionally, I will stumble upon something interesting and intriguing to share from my experiences and interactions, but I also have a lot of opinions that are unapologetically mine. And for me, crafting and curating and sharing content is more than a hobby. It's like my brand of creative therapy. It's not about the fear of being overlooked. It's about wielding tools like this, like LinkedIn, my 4Ps newsletter, the Snarketing podcast, to absorb and sift and repurpose the world around me, to intake, filter, synthesize, just to make sense of it all. Now, the same hybrid incentive and reward model is why teachers teach, why preachers preach, comedians comedify. Yeah, it serves the greater good, but there's also something of personal value that comes from it. And it's not just money, because I don't make anything from doing this. So, long story, just slightly longer, I would be thrilled if you found value in this, whether that's in something you've learned, education, entertainment, or even just empathy. But for that to happen, we need a functioning feedback loop. So if you see something, say something. You like it, you dislike it, you want more of it, you want less of it. Let's make this a two-way street. Help me, help you, help me, in helping you help me.